Hi, welcome to day 14 of the 30 days of Pilates. I can't believe we're at day 14. So we are going to just have a nice little flow today, just not really think about it. We've been doing a lot of lessons the last 2 weeks, so let's just take the time to just move our bodies, feel good. I'm going to start standing. You're going to sort of lose me in the camera, but I'd rather be closer than further away. So I won't be standing for too long. I'm going to be coming down to the mat, so no worries. All right, so are we ready to do this? It doesn't really make it easy to work out when you have this. You just want to like snuggle up. Hey girl, yeah. Can I have my mat back, please? Yeah, can I have my mat back? Yeah, right here. Can I work out, please? And yeah, my mat. Hello. Can I have my mat back, please? Seriously? Oh, good girl. Yeah, there you go. Come out this way. Okay, so I'm right here with you. I am not doing anything crazy. You're going to see sort of the important parts when I'm down here is where I'm going to really be talking about alignment. But what I want you to do right now is sort of just get your big toe knuckles about a fist distance apart from one another, okay? And then just anchor your feet from corner to corner. So from the whole ball of your foot and then through the heel, everything is anchored and aligned. And then we just want to try to get our pelvis neutral. All right, so pull the hip tips up towards your chest a little bit. You're not tucking, you're just activating those muscles, okay? Lengthen up out of the crown of your head. We're gonna take an inhale and just let the head, neck, and shoulders flex. Okay, I haven't flexed here yet. I'm just letting the head, neck, and shoulders go. And then I want you to continue to let your spine lower down. Now notice when I go down, I'm not gonna start to sink back yet. I want you to go as low as you can while keeping your pelvis exactly where it is. It's kind of like spine stretch forward. All right, and then what I want you to do is start to bend the knees and then allow your pelvis to settle back in between your thighs as you just let the head, neck, and shoulders drop. Okay? Should feel really good. And then you're going to roll up through the spine, and as you roll up, you're going to keep your knees bent until you find your sort of neutral pelvis, and then lengthen the legs and lengthen the spine. Just the head, neck, and shoulders first. Good, and then they continue down, and then when you can't go any further without starting to shift the pelvis, bend the knees and allow the pelvis to settle right in between your inner thighs. It allows you to release a little bit more towards the floor. Let the head drop. And we roll it up. Stack it up through the spine. One more time, nice big lengthen up here. And then we're just gonna roll it down, roll it down. And then the knees bend as the pelvis settles back and we release ourselves. Good. And just roll right here. Maybe you kind of go side to side. And then continue to bend the knees as you let the heels lift. Good. And we're just going to come right here and take your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. And really getting that spine nice and long. Let's let the shoulders shrug towards each other and then pull away. And I want you to really try to keep a nice long spine here for 3 and 2 and 1. And now a nice long spine as we let the elbows bend and we push back up. Your hips lift as your elbows bend. 3 more for 3 and 2 and 1. Now a nice strong arm as we inhale here. Start to tuck the tail on your exhale. Push the tops of your feet down into the ground as you get a nice deep scoop. Inhale here. Exhale as you start to go the other way. And then as we start to find our extension, I want you to inhale. And exhale as you move. Tuck and scoop. Push your feet down as you scoop and feel how your feet connect to the mat to get deeper into your abs. On your next exhale, we go the other way. And as we go the other way, can you tuck your toes under and push through your feet as you open your heart? And then we come to center. We go through it one more time. Change your feet so you press the tops of your feet down. And then tuck your toes the other way. So you push through the balls of your feet, try to get all 10 toes equally extended. And then we come to center, good. And then from here, I just want you to take one arm, kind of let it thread right underneath your chest as you let your head drop and your hips lift. Now I'm pushing this arm forward as I press it down to the mat. Feel that twist in your spine. And then we come back up and we try the other way. So as I go over, I'm reaching to the opposite wall as far as I can, keeping my hips lifted, and that arm anchors down. And then we come back up. And let's just go side to side, keeping your hips lifted, keeping those toes tucked, and you can also press the toes down if that feels better for you. I'm gonna go one more each side. Good, and one more. Good, and then walk it forward as we take our body down onto our mat. Forehead on your hands, legs long. From here, you're gonna take your right leg, you're just gonna reach it as you lift it and bring it back down. Again, reach and lift the other leg. And I want you to just concentrate on your pelvis, really keeping it anchored. So my pubic bone's heavy, my hip bones are pulling up to my chest. My inner thighs are trying to turn up towards the ceiling. And I'm thinking about reaching my leg more than lifting it. Let's do one more each side. And then keeping your hands where they are, just kind of press your chest forward as you lift your chest and then lower it down. 2 more times. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Those legs are anchored. Good. And now keep the hands sealed to the forehead. Try the same thing. Inhale. Exhale. Legs anchored. Pelvis where it is. One more time. And then come up onto your elbows and just kind of press that chest forward. So now my pubic bone is still heavy, but my hip bones have to pull a little bit more towards my chest to really keep that lengthened spine. All right, so shoulders on your back. And I want you to think about the muscles right in between your shoulders, okay, like that mid-back. And can you just press them forward? Good. As you reach your legs in opposition, feet down, we're just holding here, breathing and lengthening. And then we're going to take it down through our spine. Good. Sit your hips back to your heels. Nice little stretch here. Turn it around. Stretch your legs long. Feel free to do half roll back, or if you want to go all the way down with me, we're going to go all the way down as you lengthen those legs away from you and stretch those arms back. And we come up and flex over. And I want you to see, how does your roll up feel after we've kind of warmed the spine a little bit? And inhale, exhale, up and over. Good. We're doing 5 of them, so 2 more. Stretch those legs long, pull the hips together, up and over, anchoring the hips. Good, 1 more. Excellent. I want you to stay right here and just take your right thigh, pull it in towards your chest as you anchor that opposite leg and hold right here. So your opposite leg is anchored. I want you to push the heel and activate the hamstring. Good. And just hold right there. And then take this leg as long as you can make it, as long as the pelvis doesn't move. So if you want to have it bent, that's totally fine. And then I want you to let go and give me 5 circles each way. Cross the midline and around. And your circles are only as big as you can maintain the stability of the rest of your body, right? 2 more. And then you'll do 5 the other way. Keep breathing. And hug that in. And then take it just to a tabletop as we just keep your shoulders down and then just rotate and feel that nice rotation. Come back to center. So kind of press that leg long and take the other leg in. And let's concentrate on the heel and hamstring. Don't lock that knee out, so I want you to really activate that hamstring if you can without pressing the knee down. That makes sense. All right, and then as we're anchored, this leg will straighten to wherever you can. Maintain your stability and stable pelvis. All right, 5 circles each way. Cross the midline first to grab those abs, and then take it. And when you're ready, you'll circle the other way. Good. And then come to center for me. Those are the hardest. I have a hard time with those, and it was a long time until I could straighten the legs and be semi-stable. I like to call it Pilates imperfect. We are just aiming to get more connected with our body. It's not about perfection, right? Come back to center. We're going to pull those knees into us. Now flex the head, neck, and shoulders up and just kind of look in between your thighs as we pull one leg in, one leg out. Pull, pull. Switch, pull, pull. Go 6, 5. And we're switching those legs right from your center. Good. And bring it in. Now double leg. We stretch long, wrap it around, and hug it in. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Keep pulling that chest up and over. 1 more. Good. Lower those legs down. Keep your chest where it is. Right leg to a tabletop as we cross over. Good. Come back to center and reach it. Bend in, cross over, and bring it in. 1 more time. Just feeling that rotation. Good. Bring it in, cross over, and reach. And armpit towards that knee. It's a great place to just make sure your pelvis is stable. Good. Come on in. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Take your knees up. Roll it up and find your rolling like a ball. Inhale to the mid-back. Exhale it up. 5 of them, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on up. Find your spine stretch forward as we lift off. And really anchoring those heels. Inhale here. Now push your fingers into the floor to help grab your abs, find your center, and as you exhale, you'll just slide those arms for 3, deeper, 2, pull those up, bellies back, 1, we come back up, find your connection, and dive it for 3, deeper, 2, deeper, 1, we come on up 1 more time. Are those hips anchored? 3, 2, 1, your butt bones pull down, your hip bones pull up. Yes, take those arms out wide. We rotate and dive for 3. Reach those arms long, 2, 1, come on up. Good, other way. And 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Practice the hips down or the butt bones down and the hips up. At one point, you're just going to feel your body totally release from all that concentration. One day you're just like, oh my gosh, my back, it's not so tight anymore. Good. All right, so now I'm going to scoot my hips forward. I'm going to lift my knees up. Now you can keep your knees bent and just keep your arms straight. The key is arms straight because we want to keep the arms on the back. If you would like to straighten the legs, you can straighten. Arms stay on the back. We inhale it back, exhale it up. Inhale and exhale. Just keeping the arms on the back. Try not to let the arms let go. Got 1 more. Now from your hips, pull those legs together, come down, and they're straight up to the sky. We're just going to take your legs over to the right. They stay sort of the same. You want to make sure like one leg doesn't pull back. All right, we want to keep the heels together. So let the hip lift as you go side to side. And the shoulders and upper back just stay where they are. Good. 4, legs long, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come to center, hug it in, roll yourself up, We're gonna spin it around as we come to our knees. All right, you've lost me. No worries. Actually, I'm gonna sort of face you, okay? All right, now you're gonna take one leg out to the side, hips over to your knee, and here I am. Good. All right, so now I want you to try to really get length in your spine. Take your arm up to the sky, and we're just gonna stretch it over as you look down towards the floor. And what is your pelvis doing? Let's just focus on that. Right hip bones up towards the chest. Oh, beautiful. And we'll come back up, and I want you to try to do it again and see if you've loosened up a little bit. Take it over and stretch. Good. We'll do that one more time. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then just lift your arm up towards the sky. Lift your hip up and just take up space. I want you really to widen your body for 4, 3. What's your pelvis doing? And we come on up and just stretch it the other way for a little stretch. Good. Other way. Okay, so lining up the pelvis, really anchoring this bottom leg. We're going to take it over. Good, and now what's your pelvis doing? So really pull those hip bones up to the chest. I know you can be tight. Just try to work into it. Look down. Good, and we'll come back up and we're going to do that 2 more times. Just see if you can get a little release each time. Good, one more. Now, take the arm up, take the leg up, try to really take up space. So I want you to really lift that leg, anchor the bottom leg, hold it here for 5, 4, get bigger, 3, 2, 1, we come up and just reverse that stretch. Good, and come to center. Beautiful. We're gonna have a seat, crisscross those legs. A lot in 15 minutes, right? How do you feel? Just sort of scanning the body. Hopefully we livened up all of those sleepy muscles and you're feeling good and strong. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Day 14 is complete, so you've done a full 2 weeks. Yay! And even if you've missed days, that's fine. No worries. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling stronger. Hope you're noticing new things in your body and listening to it more and really beginning to understand that the relationship with your body is so much more than what's going on physically. All right, we really want to just connect to all that energy inside of us, all that power that we have, and that's what's going to help you just show up in your life 500 trillion% so that you can be here to do what you're here to do. All right, so thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. See you later.